lineage of classical Chinese and ancient Chinese poetry, and I wanted to read just a couple of very short poems by Wang Wei, who's famous as a Chan or Zen Buddhist. This poem that I love was written during a time of civil war and turmoil in ancient China, about 753, I believe, Common Era. And after this civil war, Wang Wei runs into a friend. And I love that the poem is untitled. Sir, you come from my native home and should know the affairs there. The day you left, beside the silk-paned window, did the cold plum sprout flowers or not? Shinny Village. At the tips of branches, hibiscus, opening red calyxes deep in the mountains. A stream, hut, yet no one. The flowers bloom and fall, bloom and fall. Maybe one last one, let's see. Highland. Peach blossoms red, filled with night rain. The willow green is still veiled in the mist of spring. The boy has not swept up the fallen petals. Orioles singing. The mountain hermit is yet sleeping. This is called Pig's Heaven Inn. Red chilies in a tilted basket catch sunlight. We walk past a pile of burning mulberry leaves into Shidi village. Enter a courtyard. Notice an inkstone engraved with calligraphy, filled with water and cassia petals. Smell Ming Dynasty redwood panels. As a musician lifts a small shun to his mouth and blows, I see kiwis hanging from branches above a moon doorway. A grandmother, once the youngest concubine, propped in a chair with bandages around her knees, complains of incessant pain. Someone spits in the street. As a second musician plucks strings on a zither, pomelos blacken on branches. A woman peels chestnuts. Two men in a flat-bottomed boat gather duckweed out of a river. The notes splash silvery onto cobblestone, and my fingers suddenly ache. During the Cultural Revolution, my aunt's husband leapt out of a third-story window. At dawn, I mistook the cries of birds for rain. When the musicians pause, yellow mountain pines sway near Bright Summit Peak. A pig scuffles behind an enclosure. Someone blows their nose. Traces of the past are wisps of mulberry smoke rising above roof tiles. And before we too vanish, we hike to where three trails converge. Hundreds of people are stopped ahead of us. Hundreds come up behind. We form a rivulet of people funneling down through a chasm in the granite.